Scorpio placements, Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's do you a reading. Scorpio, if you want a private reading, the link to that is in the description box, okay? Let's see, what do we have for you, Scorpio? What do we have? Someone is missing you as one would miss the air in their lungs. What? I'm trying to be dramatic. Like, it feels like this missing is as if like this person is like, I need oxygen. Now, I'm not sure if this is a past person, new person, or something that didn't work out from the get-go. But this person is aching for you. There is a very important missing element here, and that element is you. They feel like they have done something wrong, or even if they don't know what they did wrong, they're like, oh, I must have done something wrong. So you could have been talking to this person, let's say, and then you stopped talking to them or ignoring them or left them on red or blocked them. And this person is thinking, what just happened? Why? What did I do? And even if they know what they did, they might be thinking, is that it? They're not sure. They're not quite sure what caused you to detach or caused you to pull away or stop talking to them. They're kind of like lost. It's like, is it because I did this? Or is it because I did that? And they're aching, you know? How do I explain this? It feels like someone took like a piece of them and now they're like, I need it. Bring it back. I can't be without it. It's almost like losing something that is essential to carry on living. And when you took yourself out of this equation, this person is freaking out, panicking. And I feel like they could be feeling anxious, anxiety, and they're kind of foggy brained. I feel like maybe this person is forgetting to breathe, because for a second I felt like I'm not breathing. I just heard, I'll change, I'll do anything. Like that dramatically. I'll change, I'll do anything. So maybe this person is wanting to try again or wanting to pick up where you two left off. But they want to make sure that whatever that made you pull away is something they don't do. So there could be a conversation coming through, or they could be wanting to start a conversation with you so that they can ask questions. And I don't think that they want to argue. It's not like, I didn't do anything wrong. It's not about them doing actually something wrong or not. This is about, if I did something that offended you, hurt you, then it's wrong. So it's not about their morals, it's about how you perceive their actions. So they're not here to say, oh, there's something wrong with you, or why are you even offended, it's normal, or something like that. They're gonna validate you by saying, okay, I didn't know that you felt this way, but now that I do, after you have that conversation, now that I do, I'm gonna change, or I'm gonna do better, or they're ready. They are willing. They are ready and willing to change whatever that made you pull away. Now the question is, Scorpio, are you open to that? Are you willing to do that? Or give this person a chance? You know, a lot of people think, yeah, okay, Scorpios are cold and whatever. But if you do want this person, Scorpios can be very forgiving. So I feel like it depends if you want this person. I see that conversation could actually bring you closer together than before. And we have the World, which indicates a new start. If you are willing, because they are. I'm ready to make the changes so that we can be together. But it takes two to tango, so if you want this person in your life, you will have to allow them to change for you so that they can be with you. Now, of course, of course, here's the thing. If someone changes for another person, I personally see it as a little bit of a yellow flag. You shouldn't change for another person, you should change for yourself. But if the thing that made you pull away from this person is based on past experiences or based on a prejudice of some kind or an experience of some kind, then maybe you are judging them based on a past experience rather than what happened between the two of you. And we all do that because we do not want to repeat past mistakes. I get it. But they won't necessarily do you like a past person did. Sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we think, that person is going to do to me like the last one. It's not necessarily... Here's the thing. We sometimes can see patterns in people which we've seen with another person from the past that ended badly. But not even if you have people that act similarly, it's not necessarily that they're going to be like the last one. Do you know what I mean? So, here's the thing. You could have judged this person too fast, too soon. Maybe you're like, I'm not even wanting to wait and find out. I'm just gonna pull away. I'm not gonna do that. I see the possibility of you two reconnecting, talking again. And maybe there's at least a subconscious thought, Scorpio, that you were hoping that this person will chase after you. That they will go further, a step further, to show you that they really are serious about you. Maybe you're testing them. We all know that Scorpios do that. Maybe you're testing them. It's like, they did something I don't like, but let me see what happens if I actually pull away. Will they insist on coming after me, or will they move on, like the rest of the vanillas out there? You know what I mean? Maybe you're testing them. Who knows? But I see that you're more, I'm getting the visualization of someone walking away, but they do take glimpses behind them. They do look over their shoulder to see if the other person is coming after them. That is the visualization that I got here. So maybe you're looking forward to have that conversation with them, so that you can pick up where you left off. I feel like if you do have that conversation, it will be a successful agreement, meaning that you both will agree on the outcome, the result of the conversation. So if this person is looking for the answers through asking you what happened, if I did something wrong, tell me, and then you tell them and they're like, oh, I didn't know, okay, I will change that, I don't want to hurt you, blah, 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 blah. Stuff like that. The outcome of this conversation is going to be agreement. meaning you will be satisfied, they will be satisfied, and then you take off from there. Okay. Now, of course, if you do not want this person, you can always walk away. But here is the Sun, which is literally the positive outcome or the agreement of that conversation that I already spoke about. This is a confirmation of what I just said. The Sun. The Sun is you both will feel good for having that conversation, and you will feel heard, understood. You will feel valued, and everything that happened between the two of you, the confusion, the misunderstanding will be cleared, and you will continue this journey together. So, I'm not sure if this is like an actual ex or someone you just like met maybe a few times and maybe you dated for a while but things didn't work out. Because I'm leaning more towards like a situation that didn't work out and it kind of like went south. So yeah, I see this coming back. I see this coming back. You will be all over each other in no time, Scorpio. It's like, at this point, I'm just gonna say, get a room. Wow, you're gonna be long-term together. You know, I feel like you and this person will have better communication after this experience. Meaning there will be a level of understanding for each other that will open up a more mature conversations between the two of you, or a mature communication style between the two of you. Meaning, instead of you pulling away, you will be more relaxed in bringing up the things that could cause you to pull away, but instead of pulling away, you will talk about it. And instead of them being offended or whatever, they will validate the way you are experiencing them, rather than trying to convince you that you are wrong and I'm right. Because that level of communication is not really going to resolve anything. So the level of communication you and this person will have will be healthy. That will allow the connection to go far, and it will be long-term. You will be all over each other. I see that the connection is going not only to be long-lasting, but also exciting, spicy. Like you will love on each other. It's not going to be boring. You could even form some type of codependent situation where you rely on each other to support each other. And you know what happens over time with partners? You naturally start to depend on each other. There's nothing wrong with that as long as it's like to a healthy amount, right? Where you, for example, I don't know, do something for them and they do something for you. And it's like showing appreciation and love rather than depending on each other. But if you get that treatment, you will kind of get used to it and you start to expect it, which is normal, especially with long-term couples. For example, if you always wake up before this person, you kind of make coffee and then you bring them a cup of coffee in bed, and it becomes like a tradition. But if you stop doing that, this person will be like, what happened today? This morning I didn't get my coffee. What's wrong? You know what I mean? Which is, it's kind of like that. I mean, it's nothing serious. So I feel like you will get used to each other being in each other's companies, and used to each other, not in a boring way, in a loving way, in a safe space. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I have. The signs that I see here. Night, leave me be. Let me be. I just offended her. The signs that I see here, Ophiuchus, Leo, Capricorn. And that's it. I'm going to pull you another message. The second message is for Scorpio extended members. The reason I said leave me be is because you think you just came from the bathroom. So I can smell the stink on you. Okay? I'm sorry to embarrass you in front of everybody. Look at her paw. Night. Stink. You just came from your bathroom. From your toilet. So she's offended by that. She's upset. Anyways, so what did I say? The second message is for Scorpio extended members. I'll give you a preview before we take it there, okay? I can't resist her grumpy face. But she does stink a little bit. She's been farting too much. And I hope you don't have a piece of shit stuck to you. I just hope so. Can you turn? Let me see. What, baby? Okay. I love you, but from a distance. No, don't come near me. No, just from a distance, okay? For now, until you, I don't know, wipe your ass or something. Ay, don't bite me. Kelbet. Lick your ass. It smells. Fuck's sake. Okay, I'm not gonna do eye contact with you because we're not doing that. It's non-negotiable. So that I can change this thinking. She's offended now. She's like, how dare you? And turned herself away from me. Anyways. Let's do the second message, Scorpio. Someone is watching you here. And they're watching you with laser focus. They are laser focused on you. It's like they've got the whole. They've got too much time on their hands, or they need a hobby or something. This person is focused on you, so focused on you that they're not really doing anything else. I would say, I'm not really getting a weird vibe, but it's kind of weird how focused this person on you is. When I say I'm not sensing a weird vibe, it's because this person is, in a way, admiring you. So, like, you could be inspiring this person, okay, but their focus on you is what's making it weird. It's like, why don't you attend to your own responsibilities? Why don't you get a hobby? In their defense, Scorpio, maybe you are like a Thor's thumb. Maybe you stand out. You stand out to the point where you cannot be ignored. But I feel like this is a person that is not wanting to ignore your presence. Like, you could be like a celebrity to this person. They could look at you as with starstruck energy. You know, they could look at you as if like you are something else, something different. Low-key obsessed. But in their defense, you do stand out. And it's very hard to ignore something that stands out. So you are noticeable. You're like a sore thumb. And they can't help themselves. Okay. They look up to you. So I'm not sure if this is like a random fan or someone that is actually close in your life that is looking at you in this manner. They definitely have you on a pedestal. They think highly of you. They think so highly of you to the point where they want to be more like you. I'm not sensing like they deliberately want to be like a copycat. It's more because they have admiration for you. That they want to follow your footsteps and be more like you. Okay, let's see where this goes in the extended. I don't really know who this person is to you. Could be a stranger, could be a friend, could be someone that watches you online if you have social media. It could be someone you know or someone you don't know. Let's just say that, okay? Let's take this to the extended and see where it goes. The extended link is in the description box. I'll see you there.